Hello my otaku friends, my name is Prof Otaku and welcome back to my channel. Today on this Should You Read Sunday, we are taking a look at one of the most unexpected but most enjoyable reads I've ever had in my manga journey, and that is Sweat and Soap. Let's take a look at it. So Sweat and Soap is a romantic comedy written by Kintetsu Yamada. This is released by Kodansha Comics in this nice paperback signature edition. There are currently 5 volumes out in English, with the 5th volume just being released a couple weeks ago, and with volumes 6 and 7 up for pre-order. So our story follows our main character, Ahsoka. She is a 26-year-old accountant worker at the company Lilia Drop, which is a toiletry maker. And her issue is that she's a chronic sweater. She perspirates a lot, and she actually is a huge fan of the soap in the company that she works at. So she is, we see her looking at the new summer lineup in the lobby of the building she works at, and our other main character here, Natori-san, he is a product developer. He's in charge of making all of the different scents and the fragrances and creating all the different products. He just walks by her, and he's got a really strong nose, and he smells her from the lobby, and he comes up to her and he's just absolutely obsessed with her scent. And so he spends a week basically smelling her and like developing these new ideas for the summer lineup. And as that week progresses, they develop a relationship, and then we see them take off officially as boyfriend and girlfriend in this office comedy slice of life type of adventure. Now, before you turn off this video and you go, look, yeah, no, this isn't for me, I'm not into the whole sweat fetish thing, just give me a chance to explain to you why this is honestly my favorite rom-com series that I've ever read, and it's one of my favorite, honestly one of my top 5 favorite manga of all time. So what do I like about this manga? This manga has the most realistic depiction of a mid-20s relationship that I've ever seen in a manga. It really allows me personally, as somebody who is working in the field and who's not in college anymore, this just made me create such a personal connection, especially with Natori-san here. The best thing about this manga is that they do the perfect balance of relationship building between both Natori-san and Ahsoka-san, and also just the daily struggles of being a mid-20s person. There are financial things that happen that they have to think about. There's juggling the work life and also the social life. Juggling the insecurities of being in your mid-20s and trying to kind of figure out what's going on with your life, and also the scenarios that are presented in this manga are just more mature, and I just connect more to it. So this has my highest recommendation for any of you mid-20 readers that are looking for something or looking to get into rom-com that you were just kind of thrown off by all the high school stuff that's out there right now. This is going to make you really create a personal connection. You're just going to really relate to this manga that I don't think I personally have never felt before until this manga. Another thing that I really like about this manga is that it's a streamlined relationship. You've got your side characters, and you've got this immersive world and the side characters supporting it, but there's only one relationship in this manga, and there's not multiple relationships juggling around. You're not jumping around and seeing these different relationships blossom. There's just one, and that's it. And that's what I really like about it, because the pacing of this manga is so well done, and every chapter presents a new character development, either in Natori-san or Ahsoka-san, and it's really refreshing to see that this manga does not drag on. This manga every volume you see very distinct progression in their relationship. By the end of volume 5, we have seen a complete 180 from the first volume, which is really nice in 5 volumes. And so with there being more coming out, you can really see that this is going to be a really, really fast manga. And contrary to that, you know, I love Komi Can't Communicate, but we're 10 volumes in, and I mean, let's be honest, nothing's really happened between our two love interests, except that we know that they're interested in each other. So it's like, look, like, let's get going here. This does not do that, and that's what I really, really love about it. So what do I not like about this manga? Actually, believe it or not, it's actually the beginning part of the manga. The manga takes an approach because they're trying to hook you in. So they're driving you with the fetish, which is, you know, it is a part of the story, but it really is not the driving force of this story. Like, it's not weird at all. It's not creepy. It's not in a way that's like perverted. It's just that's just his thing. And so, but you see how it connects to his work and everything like that. So it's very well done in that retrospect. But the way that the relationship progresses in the beginning and the aggressive nature that it takes in the beginning, especially with how timid Ahsoka-san is, and if you've read it before, you know what I mean, how conservative she is. The actions that happen in the first several chapters of the manga, looking back at it, I'm like, would she have really done that? I mean, that's just so uncharacteristic. Like, it really threw me off for a bit. Now, it did hook me in the beginning, but looking back at it, you're like, wow, that was a very aggressive start to their relationship. So that's really the only gripe that I had with this manga. So to conclude, Sweat and Soap is honestly one of my favorite manga. You know, I've read several volumes in my time, and I can sit back and read a volume and go, you know, that was a nice manga. It was really good. I enjoyed it. But this made me feel things as a mid-20s person that I just have not felt reading manga for a long time. And this will be one of the mangas that I recommend the most to people because it's just so unique in the story, and then the characters are so likable, and the side characters really enhance the story. It's just such a fantastic manga, and I absolutely love it. If you've read this before, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I've had some discussions with some people on Instagram, and it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, let me know what you think of this manga. If you haven't read it yet, I'd love to hear whether you would be interested in something like this. So with that being said, my name is Profitaku. If you enjoyed the content of this video, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and tap that notification bell so that you know when more of my videos are released. And with that being said, I will see you in the next video. Take care now. Bye-bye.